Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. And today I come to you from Circular Quay Station. Let me just take a little bit of a walk down the station here and just see what view is available to us today. And voila! Where else in the world can you get off a train and be presented with such a magnificent view? It's early morning, it's pre-sunrise, it's almost pre-light. There's a bit of cloud cover, as you see, and it's a brilliant start to a Thursday. And let's go on a bit of a walk and talk and have a chat about a topic that I've got near and dear to my heart. And today I want to talk to you about a module that I did a number of years ago when I was working at Telstra. There was a seminar that I went to back in those days, and the seminar presenter was called Jim Rowan. Jim Rowan has since passed away, but he was an awesome writer, a book writer, a presenter, seminar leader, you name it. Jim Rowan was one of the best, and a lot of his material has surfaced in other books and other motivational speakers' writings and talks. And what I want to focus on today is a saying that he did, or one of his concepts, and it was coined by Jim Rowan, as I said before, and it's the law of diminishing intent. The law of diminishing intent. Anyway, let's go on a walk and talk and see where it leads us. Yesterday, when I went on a walk and talk, I got heckled by a guy, which made me laugh in hindsight, but it's not going to perturb me, it's not going to slow me down. I'm just going to continue along my way. But let's go and let's chat and see where it leads us, as I said. And the law of diminishing intent. What does the law of diminishing intent mean? So let's just go through it. The law of diminishing intent means the longer you wait to do something you should have done now, the greater the odds that you will never ever actually do it. I'll just give you a second just to think about that so it sinks in. Let's just say it one more time to mull over it. The longer you wait to do something you should do now, the greater the odds that you will never actually do it. How true is that? So basically what we're saying is that if you've got something to do and you don't immediately, right now, do something to at least progress it, or unless you write it down or you prioritize it or schedule it, then it's not going to happen. And I remember as a young man, I suffered this a lot because I had all these great ideas, all these great intentions, but I never actually did anything about it. And before you know it, the passion passes, and you just add it to the list of other things that you wanted to do but you never did. And many people actually go through life hoping that they're going to do all these things in their life, but basically end up doing nothing because they suffer the consequences of this law of diminishing intent. Now, you can have all the best plans in the world, all the best ideas in the world, But unless you take immediate and bold action, nothing's going to materialize. So how do we learn from this? How do we use this? The good thing that I remember is that Nike come up with a slogan back in the 80s, and that slogan is "Just do it." And no truer words have ever been said. Just do it. Regardless of what it is, if it's something that's important, if it's something that you've dreamed up, if it's something that you've added to the list of things that you must do or you've got to get done, just do it. And if you're doing it and it's not serving your purpose, then you can change your mind and you can just not do it. Nobody says that because you've started something, you've got to continue it, even though it's not serving you. The ball is always in your court, as we've said before, time and time again. The other great thing that I've come across is I read a book called the 5-second rule, and it basically says along these lines of Jim Rohn, but it just puts some numbers to it. If you've got something to do, then basically you need to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it. What I normally do is I've got a 3, 2, 1 system myself. I'll just count 3, 2, 1. I see somebody coming, I'll just say internally 3, 2, 1, and then I'll greet them, acknowledge them, say hello to them. Or 3, 2, 1, get up and go and clear out the dishwasher. Or 3, 2, 1, wash the car. So it's a way of propelling you to action, because our natural state is inaction. Our natural state is basically not doing anything at all. Anyway, I'm back here to this magical eye. Let's have a look what it looks like today. I've been fortunate to have worked for some of the biggest and best corporations in the world. And one of the most important rules that I learnt was that it's important to have goals, it's important to have plans, but the most important thing of all is execution. You've got to be able to do it, because execution is paramount. So how do we do it? How do we do it? Because we've all got the right intention. We all want to do this, that and the other, but we never get to do it. Why? Why do we never get to do it? According to Jim Rohn, is because we don't have the right internal priorities. And you've got to understand one thing. Your internal priorities differ from your apparent priorities. We always say that we'd love to do this and we'd love to do that, and we've got to do this and we've got to diet, we've got to exercise, we've got to have special and quality time with our families and our partner, and blah, 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 blah. But it's unless you prioritize it, unless you make it something which is very, very important for you to do, you're never going to do it. Because the reality is that we get guided by our internal priorities, not by our apparent priorities. Remembering that people will say things just to appease people, just to make them happy. Oh, let's catch up, let's do this, let's do that. Oh, we've got to go to the gym, we've got to go for a walk together. Now you hear it all the time. People telling you that they want to catch up and they want to do this and they want to do that, but they never make the time because it's not a priority to them. When I was growing up in my early corporate life, there were people called gunners. Do you know what a gunner is? A gunner is, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and they don't do anything. So be on notice that you're going to be surrounded by lots of people in your life who are gunners. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. They're all bloody talk. And the sooner you realise that most people, not saying all people, but most people that you'll come across in your life are gunners. They're big on talk. No, the people who are always starting a diet, the people who are always signing up and about to start a gym, the people who are always making time, or always saying, oh, we're going to make time, we're going to catch up, we're going to go for the coffee, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and you never see them again. So how do we do this? How do we conquer it? The simple thing is just take action. If you're action oriented, if you're a person who just loves doing things, then you just need to build momentum. You've got to take that first step, because every path has a hump, starts with a hump, and you need to build momentum. You need to push yourself, build momentum to get moving. And once you get moving, you need to get over that initial hump. And once you get over that initial hump, there's a road which has got a downward slope, and then it will whip you up and take you on the magnificent ride. I was here yesterday doing my vlog, and there was a guy sitting here on the steps, and he was heckling me as I was doing my vlog, and I told him off, of course, but he's not here today. Happy to have another chat with him if he needs, but he was so rude yesterday. But it didn't stop me, and it didn't break my momentum, because I'm here to do a job, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I absolutely love going on a walk and talk with you every morning. And I think we'll finish off there. So to all my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and let's say our positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. And let's take a couple of pages out of Jim Rohn's books and his seminars, and let's never forget the saying coined by him, the law of diminishing intent, which is the longer you wait to do something you should do now, the greater the odds that you will never actually do it. So guys and gals, everybody, just get up there, just do it. If you want to do it, prioritize it. And if you've prioritized it as a internal priority, then just do it, as they say at Nike. Take care, have a good rest of the day, and tomorrow I'll come to you again from another location with another message, and see where it takes us. Yassas, happy Thursday, and let's just hope the weather clears up. Bye for now.